Few television dramas have captured the warmth, struggle, and emotional spirit of frontier life quite like Little House on the Prairie. Inspired by the beloved books written by Laura Ingalls Wilder, the series became one of the most cherished family programs in television history. Audiences connected deeply with the Ingalls family as they faced poverty, illness, harsh winters, heartbreak, and triumph on the American frontier. What made the show truly memorable was its emotional sincerity. Week after week, viewers watched Charles and Caroline Ingalls guide their children through life's hardships with compassion and courage. Yet, despite the wholesome image the show projected, there were many surprising behind-the-scenes realities hidden beneath the surface. Some moments slipped through editing unnoticed, creating bloopers that loyal fans still discuss decades later. Others involved the actors themselves, whose real lives were often far more complicated than their television counterparts. From hidden wigs and secret smoking habits to intense filming conditions and family drama among cast members, the production held countless untold stories. Looking closely at the series today reveals an entirely different side of the beloved Prairie world many fans thought they knew perfectly. Michael Landon's secret challenges. Behind Charles Ingalls, Michael Landon became the heart and soul of Little House on the Prairie through his portrayal of Charles Ingalls. On screen, he appeared rugged, wholesome, and endlessly dependable. His flowing chestnut hair became part of his iconic image, yet few viewers realized that Landon had actually gone gray in his 20s. Because of this, he constantly dyed his hair during production. The blazing California heat often caused the color to fade unevenly, creating continuity issues while filming scenes across multiple days. Beyond his appearance, Landon's personal habits sharply contrasted with the moral image of Charles Ingalls. While Charles avoided alcohol entirely and often discouraged Isaiah Edwards from drinking, Landon himself reportedly drank heavily and smoked multiple packs of cigarettes daily. Cast members remembered him casually lighting cigarettes between takes, sometimes even using his costume gloves. Despite these habits, Landon maintained extraordinary energy because he was not only the lead actor but also a producer, writer, and director. His workload was enormous, yet he remained deeply committed to the show's emotional storytelling. That dedication helped shape Little House on the Prairie into one of television's most enduring family dramas, despite the hidden struggles occurring behind the scenes. Family connections that many viewers never noticed. One fascinating aspect of Little House on the Prairie was the number of real-life family relationships hidden within the cast. Melissa Gilbert, who portrayed Laura Ingalls, was adopted by actors Paul Gilbert and Barbara Crane. Her television co-star Jonathan Gilbert, who played Willie Oleson, was also adopted into the same family, making the two actors siblings off-screen. Their chemistry occasionally revealed itself during emotional scenes, especially in later seasons when Willie matured beyond his troublemaking reputation. After Barbara Crane remarried, she had another daughter, Sarah Gilbert, who later became famous through Roseanne and The Big Bang Theory. The show also featured sibling actors Matthew and Patrick Labyorteaux, who were likewise adopted and raised together while overcoming serious childhood health problems. Matthew played Albert Ingalls, while Patrick portrayed Andy Garvey. These family connections created a surprisingly personal atmosphere among the cast. Although viewers saw fictional frontier neighbors on screen, many actors actually shared bonds that extended far beyond television. These hidden relationships added an emotional authenticity that likely contributed to the warmth audiences felt while watching the series through its 9 successful seasons. Harsh filming conditions at Big Sky Ranch. Although Walnut Grove appeared peaceful and picturesque on television, filming conditions at Big Sky Ranch were often brutal. Temperatures regularly climbed into the triple digits, especially during summer shoots. Cast members wore heavy wool costumes, petticoats, bonnets, boots, and layers of clothing that trapped heat beneath the blazing California sun. Many actors nearly fainted during filming, and some actually collapsed from exhaustion. The younger performers suffered especially difficult conditions because they spent long hours outdoors while trying to remain cheerful on camera. Alison Arngrim, who played the unforgettable Nellie Oleson, struggled constantly with both the heat and her elaborate hairstyle. Her famous curls were initially created using scorching hot curling irons before producers eventually switched to a wig. Unfortunately, the wig came with painful metal pins that frequently pierced her scalp and caused bleeding. During the famous wheelchair scene, where Nellie rolled downhill screaming, Arngrim's fear was genuine because safety equipment failed during filming. Even though a stunt double handled the dangerous crash into the pond, Arngrim still endured a terrifying ride down a rocky hill in an unstable antique wheelchair. Such moments revealed how physically demanding frontier television could truly be. The emotional complexity behind the cast's personal lives. While Little House on the Prairie promoted family values and emotional resilience, many cast members privately battled serious personal struggles. Karen Grassel, who portrayed the gentle Caroline Ingalls, later admitted that she struggled with alcoholism during portions of the series. She also revealed that both Michael Landon and Victor French battled similar issues. French, beloved for his portrayal of Isaiah Edwards, played an alcoholic on screen, making his real-life struggle seem eerily connected to his character. Grassel later explained that Landon believed alcohol significantly contributed to French's declining health before his death from cancer. Unlike some of her co-stars, Grassel successfully stopped drinking by the late 1970s. Beyond substance struggles, tensions also developed regarding salaries and recognition. Grassel later expressed disappointment that Landon refused to renegotiate her contract even while the show ranked among television's most successful programs. Despite these disagreements, the cast continued working together professionally for years. Their ability to deliver heartfelt performances while privately facing addiction, pressure, and exhaustion demonstrated remarkable professionalism. The emotional honesty viewers admired on-screen often reflected very real pain and vulnerability experienced by the actors themselves away from the cameras. Melissa Gilbert's difficult transition into adulthood. Growing up on national television proved emotionally challenging for Melissa Gilbert. Audiences watched Laura Ingalls mature from a spirited little girl into a married woman, but the actress herself experienced that transformation while still extremely young and inexperienced. When Laura married Almanzo Wilder on the series, Gilbert was only 15 years old. Her co-star Dean Butler, who portrayed Almanzo, was 23. Gilbert later admitted she felt deeply uncomfortable filming romantic scenes because she had almost no dating experience in real life. In fact, her first on-screen kiss with Butler became one of her earliest real kisses ever. Butler attempted to calm her nerves by softly singing songs before filming intimate scenes, but Gilbert remained embarrassed and anxious. She eventually begged Michael Landon to limit romantic moments between their characters to hugs or brief kisses. At the same time, Gilbert also endured emotional disappointment After Landon divorced his longtime wife Lynn and married makeup artist Cindy Clerico, Gilbert had been extremely close to Landon's family and viewed the breakup painfully. Although she continued working professionally with him, their personal relationship changed permanently. These experiences forced Gilbert to mature rapidly while still carrying the enormous responsibility of starring in a hugely successful television series. Recycled stories and shared television history. Before creating Little House on the Prairie, Michael Landon achieved major fame through Bonanza. Interestingly, observant viewers later noticed that several storylines from Bonanza quietly reappeared in Little House. Entire episode concepts, musical themes, and character arcs were adapted from Landon's earlier Western success. One Bonanza episode, titled "He Was Only 7", became the basis for a similar Little House episode called "He Was Only 12". While some titles changed slightly, many themes remained remarkably similar. Landon's habit of recycling material was partly practical. He balanced acting, writing, directing, and producing simultaneously, leaving little time to create entirely new ideas every week. Since both shows focused heavily on morality, family, and frontier life, adapting successful older scripts made production easier. Several actors also appeared in both series, strengthening the connection between the two programs. Mitch Vogel appeared in both productions before eventually joining Little House more permanently. Years later, actor Jason Bateman described Landon as an inspirational father figure while filming the series. Bateman compared Landon's popularity and charisma to that of modern Hollywood superstars, emphasizing the enormous influence he held over both cast and crew during production. Memorable characters and the actors who played them, many beloved Little House characters, became unforgettable because of the talented actors behind them. Richard Bull brought warmth and humor to Nels Oleson, the patient shopkeeper constantly dealing with his difficult wife Harriet. Before joining the series, Bull spent decades acting in theater, film, and television after studying at the Goodman Theater School. His acting career was interrupted by military service during World War II, where he worked as a radio operator in the Army Air Corps. After returning home, he resumed performing and eventually built a 6-decade career. Meanwhile, Catherine McGregor delivered one of television's greatest comedic performances as Harriet Oleson. Her sharp-tongued insults and dramatic reactions made Harriet both hilarious and strangely lovable. Alison Arngrim's portrayal of Nellie transformed the spoiled bully into one of television's most iconic troublemakers. Fans loved to hate Nellie, yet Arngrim's comedic timing made the character unforgettable. Off-screen, many cast members were surprisingly different from their television personas. Some were shy, others deeply intellectual, and several struggled privately with insecurity or addiction. Yet together they formed a cast whose chemistry elevated even simple family scenes into memorable television moments. Their performances remain a major reason the series continues attracting devoted viewers decades later. Faith, identity, and Michael Landon's lasting influence. Faith played a major role throughout Little House on the Prairie, and Michael Landon often used the series to explore spiritual themes. Episodes regularly addressed prayer, forgiveness, compassion, and moral responsibility. Landon himself spoke publicly about faith later in life, especially after his cancer diagnosis in the early 1990s. However, many viewers never realized that his own religious background was quite diverse. Born Eugene Maurice Horowitz, Landon had a Jewish father and a Catholic mother. Believing that Hollywood required a stronger stage name, he reinvented himself professionally as Michael Landon before finding fame. Some fans believe his background influenced the later inclusion of Jewish characters within the series. Landon consistently emphasized tolerance and emotional understanding throughout the show's storytelling. Karen Grassel also underwent a professional transformation because of Landon's advice. During auditions, she used the stage name Gabriel Tree, but Landon convinced her to use her real surname instead because he felt audiences would connect more naturally with her authenticity. He understood television audiences deeply and carefully shaped both performances and public image. Even decades later, Landon's influence remains visible throughout family television storytelling because of the emotional sincerity and moral complexity he brought to the medium through his groundbreaking work. The explosive ending and the legacy of Walnut Grove. By the early 1980s, declining ratings and changing television trends signaled that Little House on the Prairie was nearing its conclusion. Michael Landon believed Laura Ingalls had matured beyond needing constant guidance from Charles, making it difficult to continue the family-centered structure that originally defined the show. Rather than quietly ending the series, Landon chose an unforgettable finale. In the final television movie, The Last Farewell, the citizens of Walnut Grove destroy their own town to prevent a greedy land developer from taking control of it. The dramatic explosions shocked audiences and created one of television's most memorable endings. Yet the destruction also served a practical purpose. Production needed to restore the filming location to its original condition because the land was leased. Landon proposed blowing up the sets rather than simply dismantling them piece by piece. The result became both emotionally powerful and visually unforgettable. Although the town disappeared on screen, the legacy of Little House on the Prairie never truly faded. The series continues attracting new generations of viewers who appreciate its emotional storytelling, moral lessons, and timeless themes about family, hardship, and resilience. Even hidden bloopers and behind-the-scenes secrets only deepen fans' fascination with the beloved world Michael Landon helped create.